Yeah. Saints Row 4, National Treasure Edition on the PS3. Against technically it's a research stream for the PS3 version of this game. But I already know how to play this game. I'm just revisiting. I just want to see how this game plays in the open world, basically. Previously on Saints Row 4, we destroyed Al Qaeda, became president, and got caught up in an alien invasion. All within 20 minutes, apparently. I think it was about 30 minutes. Unskippable cutscene, though. Forgot to steal the car. Ha ha. Probably steal a car because this is a Grand Theft Auto clone. I'll steal this crappy thing. Probably should have stolen the Prius, but that's okay. Hollywood, baby. Hollywood. What do you mean that? Map. Set GPS for a friendly fire. It's on the other side of town. Of course it is. I didn't know my character spoke French. I thought she was Hispanic. Or maybe she's the French-speaking Hispanic. They have those. Maybe out in northern Spain, I'm sure they have some. The Andorra area, I suppose. Well, I guess I get to put up a link in this video that shows the history of French-speaking Spaniards. Maybe why I said Hispanic. It could be anywhere. They could be from the Dominican. Who knows? Could be Dominican. Okay, where's your GPS over here? I'm not even paying attention to the jabber going on, but that's okay. Eventually, when I get all my superpowers, I'll be able to. I won't need a car. It's worth noting that this is a game that doesn't require a car at all because you have superpowers, and some people consider that to be a complaint, and I said no, it's a choice. Like, I'm the kind of guy who thinks that bugs aren't features. I always thought that level of choice was a feature, not a bug. So the fact that there are cars in a game where you don't need them is perfectly okay with me. It's an open world game. I accept those kinds of meaningless choices because I don't like driving in these games anyway. It's the main reason why I don't like Grand Theft Auto, is I don't like driving through these narrow crowded city streets. Can't be bothered anyway. Wasn't paying attention to what she said about her rear end. Anyway, she'd probably steal a better car, but hey. They got something retro. I guess that's good for something. Out the way, citizen. Yeah, hit the right bumper to accelerate, right R2 to accelerate, L2 to brake. And I keep well, we got furries in this game, just so you know. We'll be dealing with them later, don't worry. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're going to whack them with dildos at some point, but like I said, keep in mind what kind of game this is. Whacking furries with dildos. Yeah, it's Saints Row 4 in a nutshell, really. Let's see. Buy ammo, grand. I was supposed to purchase a weapon. What kind of weapon? Let's buy a pistol. Buy an upgrade. Well, damage would seem to be important, but I don't know how important it is. Clip size might not matter because, you know. Well, I mean, if you want to, you know, put a bunch of bullets into people without having to reload all the time, I guess that's worth something. Okay, what's that? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. I can't do it. Whoop, whoop. I can't. My voice must really still be bad. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Whoop. It's the sound of the beast. Not gonna do any iced tea. It was iced tea, not Ice Cube, right? You know, the body count guys. You know, back in the horrorcore area, when everyone was trying to be hip hop. Back when there were too many hip hop edgelords. Whoops! I gotta stay inside the area. So I guess they want me to shoot them, huh? Because this sounded like a good idea. Guess they're not dead. If I could stay in here and shoot them. He's throwing grenades at me. They got really good cars. Let me steal these cars. Okay, run. 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 Yeah, I forgot how to run. Well, there's a human shield. So that'll be useful. Down. How many do I have to take out? That's the other question. He's down. And press the right stick to get rid of him. Okay, so I can swap a pistol. Swap a heavy pistol with a quick shot pistol. That sounds good, actually. So they made me buy a gun that I eventually just got rid of anyway. I'm stealing one of these. Stun clear. I can't stand where I stand, you can't walk where I walk. Okay, this will not be a video where I poorly try to recall the lyrics to KRS-One songs. But, well, we got something going on over there on the left-hand side. What the heck was that? Okay, yeah, gotta get the right, get out the way! Jeez. Unfortunately, you can't do a pacifist run on this game because the citizens just get in your way like that. Unless you hack the game, I guess.
I believe you are looking for me. Just told them to leave already.
Okay. Yes, aim. Just aim and use the right stick. Or excuse me, the left bumper right there. L2. Shoot from the car. Oh, what the heck? Just blow them up. I think he glitched into the car. You know what that means. We got a problem. How do I run? Yeah, how do I run? Okay, L1, L1. L1 to run. Let me get in one of these cars. Maybe I can whittle them down a bit. Out the way. If you're wondering why the assets seem to be glitching out, that's intentional. All the shimmering you see on the buildings and the assets, that's intentional. Okay, whatever. Get back in the car. Okay, shoot him from the car. How many bullets do I have? Yeah, I need to steal one of those. I need to steal one of those lasers. Let me get one of those lasers. That sounds like a good idea. Yep, shoot one of the yeah, grab one of those lasers. Okay, I need a human shield. There we go. Just had to press the what, the square button to get that? Well, once he dies, I can steal his gun, so it's all good. Yeah, there he goes. This guy had a gun. Where's his gun? A bunch of these dead people have guns. Alien rifle. Hello, alien rifle. Hold on, let me get one of those. There we go. Okay, let me switch. How do I switch? The other question. Hold down the circle button. Okay, there we go. Alien rifle. There we go. Now we're talking. Why did I have to buy a gun if I already had these guns? Okay, it doesn't have unlimited ammo though. That's okay. I can still hide. That's good. Again, the aiming and shooting controls are actually very good in this game. So I'm not spending any time worrying about, aiming and, it isn't like Grand Theft Auto where I had to spend like half an hour just trying to figure out how to do basic things like shooting and running and kicking people in the nuts. Whereas in this game, you do it in pretty quickly, so they did a pretty good job of refining the control, which I always like. Kicking the aliens in the groin, sorry. You know what I mean. This video's the content's rated M, but I'm supposed to be rated TV-14. I don't know what to tell you. Because I couldn't contain myself. Consider the kind of game this is. It's not exactly about restraint. Okay, here we go. Keep moving. To punish and enslave, out the way. Like that Decepticon in that Michael Bay movie. We're going around here. Okay, we need a better car. I should have stolen a better car. It's good enough. Fleet of Kinsey's. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We got the special area here. I remember now. I don't remember where it was in... Whoops! I'm out. I don't remember where it was in Saints Row 3, but... okay. You just did a Peter Pan right off of that pier. Anyway. Okay, I do have stamina. See on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen where my gun is? That white bar around my circle, that white border, is disappearing. That's my stamina meter, so keep that in mind. And I'm slowly gaining it back. Eventually, I'll be able to get some upgrades that allow me to regenerate that stamina more quickly, which makes me even more OP than I will be. Trust me. That's my gun. Which reminds me, I also have Saints Row 2 on the Xbox 360. I'll get to that a bit later. I don't like that game. I played that game before I played this one. But, yeah, it was one of those games I really wanted to like. It was one of the reasons why I got an Xbox 360, but, yeah, it was just... That was a massive disappointment for me. It was better than Grand Theft Auto 3, so I guess there's that, but... It was one of those games that was mainly based on a bunch of activities that I didn't think were really all that fun. They kind of got old after a couple hours. So. But I paid like $10 for it, so it wasn't so bad at the time. Saints Row 2 is actually somewhat hard to find, which kind of surprises me. It costs more than I thought it would. Yeah, vehicle delivery. Yeah, so when you steal a vehicle, you can press down the D-pad to sort of hoard these cars. Remember in the old days, on GTA 3 I want to say, or Vice City, when you stole a car you had to take it all the way back home. And so it became this really sort of tedious game of stealing a car and then driving it all the way back to a spot where you can hoard it. This game makes that a lot easier. I would argue it makes it too easy. But again, cars really aren't that important in this game. It's real easy to hoard cars in this game until you realize you don't need them. So, again, it's a feature that's completely unnecessary. But it's like changing your hair color. If you want a better car, you can get one. But this game isn't based on a card hoarding mechanic. It takes a lot of the tediousness out of car hoarding. So that's one thing the game has going for it over Grand Theft Auto as well. It's another thing it has going for it, like I said. It sort of exposes the worthlessness of a car hoarding system if you take away the tediousness of just collecting them and driving them from point A to point B constantly. And the car driving model is actually very good in this game too. So again, they did a real good job refining the controls to make it a much better game than Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, thematically, it's a lot more ridiculous, obviously. But again, in terms of gameplay, how does the game... Ugh, kind of an ugly outdoors area, but they had to prefetch it, I'm sure. But yes, the kind of thing this game does better. It's just that... Okay, where am I supposed to be going? Is this technically the beginning of the open world? Yeah, I think it is. But I do kind of want to get some superpowers, so that's going to be the problem. Yeah, we have to learn the rules. I'm not going to save... Actually, I am going to save my game here, but I'm not going to end the video. I'll give it another 15 minutes while I do some other stuff. Because we're starting to get to the point where... Yeah, this is BS right here. We're starting to get to the point where the game's... Well, the game has finally opened up a bit. So I guess this is a ground... This is sort of a ground zero save for the open world. We're going to need another save point once I start getting my powers. Because this game right now is not the real Saints Row game. It's the prelude to the real Saints Row game, and I don't have a car I can steal. I thought there was supposed to be a car here that spawned. Or it would have... See, again, that is not a bug. That's completely intentional, and we'll get to that later. I'm sure anyone who's played this game knows what it's ultimately about, but yeah, all that's intentional. Supposed to be a car I can steal, and I thought there'd be a car here that would spawn, so now I have to run back out to the street and get another car. I understand. I can't really take out those. I can't jump high enough to really do any of the fun stuff yet. And I can't really take out these beams here to like get better weapons and better power. So we'll get to that later. See, again, I'm feeling, again, it's been so long since I played this game. It's been like 2 years. It is one of the first games I bought on PC, actually, when I started building my own gaming PC. It actually runs on a dual-core PC. It ran with like an entry-level gaming card, like a Radeon 240. So basically, a $99 PC with a $50 video card will run this game at 60 FPS. If you're willing to play at 720p, you know what I mean? This game is probably at 640p, to be honest with you. It's like, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of... Bye! Yoink! Yeah. It's a Cadillac, I assume. Got me a Cadillac. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Stay in school, kids. Don't watch this video, but stay in school. Cash. Earn cash by completing optional quests, activities, eliminating targets, and hacking stores. Access the quest or map menus in your hub to find gameplay. Access this menu when the transfer meter is full to retrieve your earned cash. Well, it's not full yet. But again, this game's supposedly a garden hose of rewards and stuff. Which is one of the things that's really fun about it. Increased stamina sounds interesting, actually. I am level 2, so I can grab that. Pedestrian Carnage. Pedestrians now drop health pickups when they die. That makes the game a bit too easy, I think, so I'm not going to grab those yet. Once I get my powers, I'm going to increase the difficulty level. Right now, my difficulty level is set to casual because I'm trying to get past the first part of the game. Then I can increase the difficulty level once the main game begins. This is just a prelude, remember? I don't need to increase health yet. Damage, we'll get to that later. Combat. Again, these are the skills you can upgrade right away. And again, the game makes it very easy to upgrade and makes it very easy to choose how you want to build your character. So it's not like it's not like Watch Dogs or some other lesser open world games that lock away the interesting skills deep into a skill tree. And there are very few moments in this game where you don't want to upgrade your character because the skills you get are worthless. This game drowns you in lots of worthwhile skills early on. This is good. Increase all cash received by 5%. That means my experience goes up a bit more quickly, so it's worth it in that sense. But of course I'm out of money now, so I won't be able to do anymore. That's okay. So I got that. Oh yeah, I need to do a quest. Because again, I don't want to play the game this way. I'll come back later if I want to play the game this way, but I want to get to the main game. And see, but again, I got to see how the open world looks. That's really what I wanted to do. Purchase new clothing and upgrade a car. I get a violator for that. Time to increase the tempo. It's not really my tempo. But let's say we want to do that. Do a mission. But thankfully I was able to save the game before I did any of this. Yeah, these data clusters, there are lots of things you can collect in this game to increase your experience level. Obviously, you can collect items, you can complete quests, you can take out enemies, or in this case, you collect these clusters you can use to level up. You can trade these clusters in to level up your character. Again, there are lots of gameplay upgrades over Saints Row 3 that I always loved. And again, it's basically more. It's not just the alien invasion nonsense. It's all the mechanics on top of that that I like. Well, obviously, I'm pretty close. It's over there. Out the way. There it is right there. So yeah, the proximity meter up there at the top of the screen was completely worthless. All I have to do is grab this. Ish. She ran into my car. Like I said, you can't do a pacifist run of this game. But I'd be curious to know what is possible in terms of non-lethal options in a game like this. Of all games. She's not a bad singer, but I don't want that's not the Paul Abdul song I want to hear right now. Ow! That's your 90s nostalgia. Don't worry, the 80s nostalgia will come later. Because you already had an Aerosmith doing the the Armageddon song. Whoops. And we're gonna go backwards from Paul Abdul to Stan Bush. We'll get to that. Because why the heck would you have a superhero theme without a Transformers reference? That cluster's around here somewhere. Crap. Which reminds me, I need to do more videos of Ages of Mayhem using my new DVR, the Xbox One DVR. But it's like, you know, I'm not selling the game; it's just sitting here. It's one of those games that I'm always going to be able to play if I don't want to play anything else. It's the perfect abnegation game, really. Whoops. That was a love tap, and the fence still came down. Not complaining. Okay, it's around here. There it is. This is the one I was looking for. Get out the way. Let me get a better car, actually. Oh, wait, I know. Get out of the... Okay. I don't mean to kill her. Get rid of her. Okay, she's gone. Okay, let me press down to steal this car. So I press down the D-pad. See that little purple symbol on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen? The car is mine. So if I ever want it delivered, that's one of the cars I can deliver. Let me get this car because it looks a lot cooler. Probably runs a lot better too. Okay, so what Autobot is this? Temptress. Is this supposed to be a Lotus? I think it's supposed to be a Lotus. I'm pretty sure. Pull up in a black Lotus like Ludicrous. Oh, wait, what's this? We already pressed down to get this Temptress. What about this one? It's another Temptress. Now this is a black Lotus. Yep. Your plates are bogus. So I stripped them off the wall. Over here.
Another is around here.
Okay, I didn't crash into that, but the screen still shook. Anyway.
Data is amazing.
Crap, can't do anything. Okay, yeah, there's actually a flashpoint here, I believe. There's some kind of mission over here.
It seems that anything that broke the normal rules of the simulation deposited loose data that can...
If I can get around it. Out the way, citizens!
Remarkable. I am following your train of thought. But since the data is so fragmented...
Yeah, it's a Prius over there. I'm not gonna steal that. I don't need that. If I have a Temptress, I don't need a better car. This car has more horsepower than anything else than any other car in the game, I think. Oh, you stupid! Ah! You busted my Temptress. Anyway. See? Good car handling. It's sufficiently arcadey. I want to say the car, you know, moves a lot better than the cars in Ages of Mayhem, if you can believe that. I don't know what the heck. There was a lot of stuff unfinished in that game. I don't know what happened. Probably just ran out of money. It's unfortunate stuff like that happens. I guess when they ran out of Deep Silver money, it really didn't go well for Volition. That's unfortunate. But someone else apparently remastered that Red Faction Guerrilla game, the remastered version, which I actually have from the library. The Maryland Library System had a copy of that. I need to play a bit of that. Because you can do a partial install and then you can just play the Wrecking Crew, but if you want to play the real game, like a full-fat game, yeah, you need the full installation. But I like the idea that the game lets you mess around with the Wrecking Crew before it's done installing completely. Again, I'm partial to games that allow you to play, that give you a lot of gameplay before it's done installing. Instead of just giving you a tutorial. I mean, personally, I would prefer it if these games let you play the first stage. But of course, I think this game doesn't let you do that. But I'd be curious if the Xbox One remasters let you do that. But you can see I'm getting back into this game again. I really shouldn't be, but I'm getting back into it. This is one of my favorite games of the generation. I prefer Just Cause 2 actually, but mainly because Just Cause 2 doesn't have those stupid little missions, those mandatory story missions that gimp all your superpowers. We won't be able to see those till later. Like I said, I mainly just wanted to see how the open world works. And then once I get my superpowers, then I'll run around the open world to see how the game operates, and then I'll just sell it. Because remember, I already have it on PC, but this thing runs reasonably well, actually, despite, you know, sort of the chunky frame rate you're seeing every now and then. That shaking was not me ramming into a citizen. It was a data cluster. Yep, that's enough.
Check her out.
Whoops. The adorable Kinsey. I really need to play GAT. I really need to play that GAT expandalo that I bought. I never got around to it. Check my HUD. First of all, let me check my cash. Wow, $68. I guess it was all just targets. I got one target for 68 bucks, yeah. Cash. Upgrades? It wasn't what I wanted. She said check... We have to wait till she's done talking. Okay, so how do I check my HUD? Oh, powers. Powers. There it is. Okay, so I had to wait till her cutscene was done speaking. Okay, super sprint, and this is the good stuff right here. Now, this is what we're talking about. So I need 2 clusters. I'm level 1. I'm level 2 already. So as long as I'm level 1 requirement. So as long as I'm a level 1 character with at least 2 clusters, I can get super sprint. So I don't need cars anymore. So I can run over cars. We'll be able to see that in a second. And I got a super jump now. So now I can climb walls like Spider-Man. And run up the walls. So now that I use clusters to build my powers.
This feels magnetic. Here, let me load up a training program for you to test your power.
Okay, the Matrix-like simulation. What was that kid's name? The Hispanic dude, I don't remember. X,
With a small jump.
and hold X for a charge jump.
Okay, try
Again, reasonably well, again, very well, very refined on that. Charge the jump, go up top.
How am I expected to jump up that? Try pushing up from the wall each.
Yep,
You expect me to climb the walls? It'd be more accurate to say you can jump up them with me. Okay.
yep. Again, basic traversal they got working in this game. Again, the kind of stuff you couldn't do in Saints Row 3. Yep, and I can run, hold down the jump button, and release it for a really long jump. See, they got it right. See, they got the controls down. Done. See, I'm done. I beat the cutscene. So we can leave now, right? It took a while to get going, but yeah, I beat the cutscene. I probably should have saved my game at this point, but that's okay. Yes, this is pre-scripted. So this should be all we need to end the video. So I got my superpowers. Out the way. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, citizen. I'm sorry, that was a great line. I hit the firewall. Jump. You had to jump there. So I'm collecting these green orbs and I'm jumping through these blue bubbles, I guess. And I'm collecting these green orbs for a super boost. Yeah, the frame rate dips here. It's obviously a lot higher in the PC version. But it serves the purpose. Blue. Yep, made it. Blue. Okay, I'm going to have to super jump up these walls. I got a wall jump. I'm going for the gold. I'm going for the gold. Yep, I got the gold. Holla at you, boy. See, this game runs reasonably well in the open world, all things considered. It runs well enough for me to play decently. Okay, so I guess I'll have to increase the difficulty level and do some fun stuff. We got to see the game basically run. We have to run through the open world a little bit, so that works out. Yep, so I already had that. That was known. Gonna have to earn that. Yeah, the blazing activity. Yeah, I probably won't do a bunch of those. I mean, I do those every once in a while. I don't spend a bunch of time doing them. Autosave. There's another blazing activity again. I'm not gonna do that yet. So that's done. So let's save the game and run up some walls. We're gonna collect clusters along the way. Yeah, well, there was no spoon. Okay, I'm already doing an autosave. Are you done saving yet? Okay, now we're done saving. So now we can do a regular save. So I have my ground 0 save. My... Yeah, leave it to the same save. And now I have my new save, which is after I got my super speed and my super jumps. Now I get to run around the open world, mess around a bit. See how the game runs. This will be the stress test. Hit the map. I don't need a car anymore, because I can run up walls. And that's great. If I want a car, I'll get one. I have a Black Lotus. I can deliver it if I want. But why? Who needs a car? Let's see. In fact, I might as well just show you that. Side quests. Completing activities. That sounds great. Simulated fraud. Oh wow, we get to really stress. We need to do a real stress test with the tank. It's gonna kill. It's gonna, trust me, it's gonna destroy this PS3. I can assure you. Okay, so we can do that. Do I want to reach the top of the tower? Well, actually, I could probably wait. I can do that later, because what happens is there are UFOs you can steal, abduct, if you will, and use them to get to the top of the tower. Yeah. Because Saints Row. And we're doing one of these. We'll go to Tank Mayhem in a second, so we'll do that along the way. And while I'm thinking about it, what other powers can I get? Upgrades. Take less damage when sprinting, but I need 15 clusters for that. Sprint speed increases speed while super sprinting. I probably won't need that yet, but it requires 10 crystals. 10 clusters, excuse me. I'm already level 2, so I'm fine there. Are there any other skills I can learn that will increase my experience? Because remember how I got that bonus to my cash? So I'm already collecting more cash as I go. Increased cash received from defeating flashpoints. So I did one of those at the beginning. Remember, I defeated that one flashpoint where the cops were circling. The alien cops in that case. Did I get an alien gun? I probably forgot to get the alien. I got one alien gun. I probably forgot to get the other ones. This skill I won't be able to unlock until I reach level 16. So you're not going to see that in any of my videos. I'm selling the game by then. The cash transfer rate sounds good, but I need to be level 6 first. Bonus XP. You need to be level 6 before you can get this one. This is going to be a very useful one if I ever get it. Swap cash for XP, but you need to be level 4 to get that. We'll get to that later. Blazing. I already did that one. I can unlock more later if I want them. But let me at least press down on the D-pad. Actually, not down. Where's my phone? There we go. Deliver a vehicle. See? I can deliver one of my temptresses, and I'll show you that in a second. See? There's my temptress, right away. But like I said, I don't need a car, because I can run. So how do I get there? We'll go on foot. Why the heck not? How far away is it? Too far. So along the way, let's unlock some of these activities. Yeah, we got some gameplay over here. So let's unlock some of this stuff so you get to see how that works. So we'll go south and around. North and around. R2. L2, sorry. We're going to run. We're going to hold down the X button. Then when we're ready to jump, we release. I don't know if that makes a difference, but you can practice that. Oh, wait. There's an activity over there. That is a flashpoint. Do I have a gun I want? Probably get some more guns. I thought there was a gun here that had unlimited ammo. I don't remember, but I can take out these guys if I want. Yeah, let's not press our luck just yet. At least I know that's here. We'll get to that later. So I got that flashpoint. Let's go south, due south, and unlock another point. This is the part I spent like 20 hours just unlocking crap and finding activities. It's like I said, when you have a good open world game, you mess around in it. Yeah, there's another point around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And you regain, check out the white meter on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You save yourself a little stamina by jumping in the air like this. So it's one way to preserve some of your stamina. Of course, I'm going to lose some of it, so I'm going to have to stop running at some point. Here's another mission over here on the other side of this house. So let's see what's going on. Of course, when you can jump on top of buildings, you always have the ability to get cover from ground fire. That's always great. What is that activity down there? It's right here somewhere. There. What's that? Security deletion. These are kind of interesting. Let me see if I can run down one of these guys. I think it's actually you have to run down a dude. Run down some Kremzeek looking thing. You know, Kremzeek from Transformers. Hi, David Wise. Where is that? There we go. Got some clusters up here on the roof. Might as well collect these. Because again, I can increase my powers that way. Upgrade my powers by collecting these clusters. And they're all over the roofs of these buildings, see? They're all over the place. See, might as well, I mean, so if you're OCD about this stuff, whoops, someone's shooting at me. So we're off to a roaring start. I wasn't attacking anybody, you know. Because they didn't like my Dominator. Oh, wait, there it is. So I pressed the right, I ran towards that thing and pressed the right stick to make sure I did some damage to it. Yeah, I'm attacking a question mark. Just circle around them. Can I melee him? Not really. Whoop! I punched it in the nuts. I punched the question mark in the nuts. See? Get behind something, he says. Well, I got one. Testicular manslaughter on a question mark. Yeah. Sure. So I increased to level 3. Wow. So I can press select. Get out the way. The canopy's in my way. Darn it. I gotta get on top of the roof. I'm losing energy here, but I want to say it regenerates. Let me check on that. Okay, which way am I going? This always happens every time I play this game. Let's go north and up. North? Yeah, north and up to that red question mark over there. We're not gonna punch this question mark in the testicles. But we are going to unlock an activity over there. Well, as usual, don't miss the collectibles. Like I said, if you're OCD about this kind of stuff, this game is going to destroy your life. So priorities. You don't have to collect them. You don't have to collect them all, but I admit it's fun to collect them. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a more sane version of Banjo-Kazooie, I guess you could say. A lot more sane. Okay, there's a flashpoint over there. So I guess I could hang on over here and take out those flashpoints. Or I can come back later. So we got a couple of, I already did one of those flashpoints, so I don't have to show you another one. Gameplay over there, gameplay over here. So we'll unlock some other stuff over there. That's a co-op mission we're not going to be able to do. I guess I already own that store? Yep. Okay, we'll grab one of those. This is going to be a 1-hour video, I know it. Let's go south. Get a few clusters along the way. And by the way, you see on the top right-hand corner of the screen those XP bonuses I'm getting? Yeah, climbing up the wall, you know, destroying certain enemies in certain ways, like the testicular manslaughter and stuff. You get jump chain bonuses. You get experience bonuses for driving against the flow of traffic. That kind of stuff. And that's an achievement, you know. I collect a certain number of clusters, and I collected 2 out of the 10 clusters in this area, apparently. I guess that's what that "don't look down" achievement means. In fact, let me go to the smartphone menu or whatever and see what that's about. Ooh, piece of candy. Family Guy reference. There's an achievement around here somewhere, isn't there? Extras. Stats. That's a lot I've been playing. Total cash earned, huh? That cash with a CH. Let's see. Here's a success rate. I guess I did fail a couple of missions that early in the game, I think, because I tried to kick. I tried to do the breach. I tried to kick down the door and shoot a bunch of terrorists, and I failed a couple of times. You know, whatever. Okay, so where's the whole Yeah, I thought there was like an achievement system here somewhere. Just a second. For some reason I thought there was, because those achievements keep popping up, I was just curious where they came from. Just a second. Challenges, there we go. Yeah, stuff like, see, where is it? It's around here somewhere. We like, what's that? I did one of these already. Where is it? Here we go. How many aliens can you punt? I think you press the right stick to punch aliens in the groin. To kick them in the groin, basically. And they end up going 50 feet in the air, you know how it is. How many miles have I run? Well, 1 mile out of 25. I get something if rewards on the bottom of the screen. 1,500 cash and 500 experience points. Is that how that works? Something like that? So anyway. Personally touch some of the aliens. Okay. Hang time while super leaping. Yeah, so how many seconds have I been floating in the air while super jumping, I guess. So the longer I'm in the air, the longer I get that achievement. UFOs. Yeah, I haven't had a UFO yet. Oh, what's this? Meet new species and kill them. So many different species of alien have I killed, basically, I guess, is what that's about. Okay, whatever. Am I getting anything else? What's this? 9 minutes fighting with homies. I don't think I ever really do. I mean, I did that in the story missions, not anything else. Earning all the blades and silver medals. Okay. I did get a gold medal already, so that's good. My rewards don't seem to be that meaningful, but if you want them, they're there. And again, I don't remember what that ooh piece of candy stuff was about. I thought it was an objective. I don't know how to see those objectives. Yeah, I don't know what those objectives are about. I have 10 clusters. What do I want? I don't need more speed. Jump, gain a boost of speed in midair with 10 crystals. I can do that. I can get higher jumps. I like the idea of getting a boost of speed in midair, though. So let me grab that. So now I got that by pressing L2. Wait, what else can I do? I can glide, but I don't have enough. I'll get some more clusters. Hold L2 after an air dash to glide. You can do all kinds of wacky stuff in this game. So if you get enough clusters, sure. I can get some over there, but let me go. I said I was going in this direction, so let's collect clusters in this direction. And I explored all of Salander. Where's the map? Okay, so I've explored all that area, I guess. Still going south, right? Well, sort of. Need way more clusters than that. Let's get another few of these. I don't want to make this a video where I just collect clusters, though, let's be honest. So let's do some activities before I run out of time. I guess it's going to be a 1-hour video. But you get to see the game run in the open world, and that's what counts. How does the game run on the PS3 in the open world, in case you didn't already know. Jump! I'm jumping plenty high. Like I said, this completely changes the traversal system in these Saints Row games. Because again, in the old games, it was just like, Grand Theft Auto, whatever. Up. There we go. Okay, so now we can go this way. Yeah, I don't need a car. I mean, I'm losing stamina, but, we don't have to worry about crashing and losing cars. There's a car mission over there, it looks like. There's my air dash with the L2 button. So I can run with the L2 button, jump, press L2 in the air for an air dash, like that. The old Superman air dash. Whoops. I gotta get rid of these clothes. They're really freaking me out. Really lame, but that's okay. They'll do. Okay. So where are we? Oh, wait, what's over there? Virus collection. Collect virus laden what? Maybe later. I don't think I don't remember liking that. Map. Not gonna hijack vehicles. Okay, we'll go south. So let's collect some more crystals while going south. Clusters, sorry, not crystals. You know, like clusters on a floppy disk. Remember those things? Yeah, they were physical media. They were used to store data. And sometimes they had bad data clusters on them. You know how it is. Hard drives have those. You know how it is. That. Okay, it's over here somewhere. Cluster up here? There we go. Grab it. Grab it. There we go. Up. Okay. Stuck in the wall. Well, it was a temporary, you know, geometry cluster. That's okay. A temporary geometry screw up, but that's okay. It's not as bad as Skyrim. It's not as bad as a game like Skyrim where we actually get stuck in the geometry, which can happen if you're like climbing rocks and things like that. Piece of candy. So I guess if I collect 100 clusters, I earn something. I don't know. Okay, what's that thing that's over here? Yeah. This mission. I already did this. I'm pretty sure I already did one of these. Yeah, I already did one of those. Okay, so let's go down here. Do I go down here or do I go over here? I can go down here and then work my way over. I'll be fine. So again, as I'm exploring, collecting crystals. And again, if I weren't recording this video, I'd probably be listening to Deftones or whatever by now. Maybe some Flying Spaghetti Monster music. This game has a pretty good soundtrack, I'll be the first to admit that. No Kanye, though. They do have they have Kendrick Lamar in here. You know, the whole... what was that? The Purple Drank. The Purple Drank song. I remember, what was it called? What was that Kendrick Lamar song? Swimming Pool. There you go. Crying out loud. I don't even like that Kendrick Lamar song. No one ever does the good Kendrick Lamar songs. I mean, is there an I? I mean, no one ever puts I in a video game, do they? It's always the swimming pool stuff. And the humble stuff. Never the good Kendrick. First, I don't want to be that guy, but yeah, I'm going to be that guy. Kendrick's overrated. He has some good stuff, but he's overrated. You know, like, well, obviously Tupac wasn't overrated, but who is that other guy? People, yeah, Nas. Nas really overrated. We're not going to talk about Nas in this video. Maybe later. Yeah, Nas super overrated. I guess I kind of like The World Is Yours. Although it was a remix of The World Is Yours. It wasn't even like his good stuff. I mean, some of his early mixtapes I heard. Like I heard, what album was that? I think it was. Was it? Yeah, it was Nas. It was Nas Illuminati, whatever it was called. I don't even remember the name of the album anymore. But yeah, I did hear it. And you know, I guess World Is Yours was okay. There are a couple of Nas songs I like, but that wasn't one of them. You know. Yeah, Nas was super overrated back in the day. I remember Washington Post writing this positively glowing, you know, review of that Nas Illuminati album, as if it was like the next Chronic or something. Actually, I think it preceded Chronic, as I recall. Although it's been a while since I've heard the Chronic, so it's probably a bad idea for me to talk about that until I listen to it again. Because some stuff doesn't hold up. I mean, yeah, Ready to Die holds up. I mean, I have no problems with Ready to Die, but a lot of early '90s rap wasn't as great as a lot of people thought it was. Trust me, because I was there. People were losing their mind over some of this stuff. Like, I'm sure Tribe Called Quest was fun, but you know, it depends on the song, really. Okay, I'm almost there. So let's go about south, east, yeah, north, south. Crap, forgot where it was. So I guess we're going north a little bit. Yeah. I love it. I do like a war tour, though. That was part of the Scenario album, right? It's been a while. Like I said, some stuff holds up. A lot of it's like, you know, you had to be there. I was there. I was listening to raw bass, then someone dropped Nirvana in my lap. I was fine. I was listening to Mary J. Blige and T.L. Smooth back then. Everyone's like, Nas. That Nas stuff. Yeah, I had a classmate, an old friend of mine, tried to get me hyped for Left My Wallet in El Segundo. I'm like, okay, maybe the song's great. I don't know. If you had let me listen to a war tour, I might have been a fan by now. But El Segundo wasn't my jam back then. I gotta go further south. I wanna go further south. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, wait, get more of this. So here I am talking about 90s rap while playing Saints Row. That seems to make perfect sense, actually. What? Wait, what's that? Can I blow this thing up? Nah. We'll get to that later. We got one of those clusters. Okay, we got 28 of those. So what can I power up by this point? Not that. That. Super jump. I gotta splice some music onto this to make it good to my life. I can glide now. So when does my level go up? I'm gonna need a lot more experience. Okay. You're starting to see how the unlock system works, how the progression system works for all these power-ups. Again, unlike a Watch Dogs, you know, I'm not sitting there saying, I don't want this. No, I want most of this stuff. And I know how much I need to increase my cash. I know how much experience I need. I know how much cash I need to get to the stuff I really, really want. But they don't just gate away the interesting stuff behind boring powers. Most of it's pretty much just there for you. 188 cash, huh? It's not a lot, but it's something. What else can I upgrade? Bonuses. Well, I gotta be level 16 for that. Level 4 for that. So I gotta be level... Well, I'm nowhere close to level 4. We'll get to level 4 eventually. But what do I need? Map. I'm going south to get to this thing. Tank Mayhem, okay. So I guess we'll finish up with the Tank Mayhem after I unlock that last red activity over there. Oh, I can glide. Let me show you how I glide. See how I glitter and glide. If you hold down the L2 button, you can glide. But I think it uses stamina, so I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, that glide uses stamina, so it's probably a bad idea. And I went the wrong way. Is that a co-op activity over there? I think that's a co-op. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, it's a co-op. Okay, never mind. That was a big... I wish the map wouldn't show those things, but I had to unlock it. Yeah, tag, whatever. Guess we'll circle back around to that Tank Mayhem. So we'll unlock those red marks and finish up the video with some Tank Mayhem. We'll be fine. Little lights, camera, Tank Mayhem. We're supposed to be going south, right? Yeah, south. So we'll go south, then do the Tank Mayhem. Get some more clusters. It always happens. I'm like, ooh, keep collecting clusters. I got 40 of them. That's all I'm doing, just collecting clusters. I'm trying to go on my merry way. Keep getting distracted. So many distractions in these games, especially this game. Super jump airtime. Yeah, wait, that wastes stamina, so I don't want to glide too much. So am I, don't look down. Does that mean I've been jumping for 6 miles? I don't know what that 6 out of 10 means. Because I've done more than 6 super jumps, I know that. Flashpoint? Yeah, that was a flashpoint. Map. Yep, another flashpoint. And a virus cluster. So we'll head back to the Tank Mayhem. We'll do that. Out the way. So the good thing about having a really high super jump is that you get to move a long, you get to fly a long distance in the air without losing stamina, because you're not gliding, you're not air dashing, you're just jumping. Jumping doesn't use any stamina, so all that forward momentum you have while super jumping, doing a running super jump, preserves your stamina. So that's great. It's actually one of the traversal tricks I learned pretty early when I first played this game. It might not be a huge deal, but I guess for speedrunners, they probably already figured that out. People who have certain strategies, they might do a lot of that stamina manipulation. Of course, it helps if you're willing to upgrade your stamina pretty quickly. That means you can run a lot farther. In fact, I want to say if you really increase your stamina the way you should, you'll probably end up regenerating stamina as you jump, which is pretty significant, actually. Okay, where's that stupid tank mission? It's over there. Alright. So I should get some experience by completing this tank mission. Okay, let's finish this off with a flourish. A flurry of destruction, but a flourish nonetheless. Okay, blow stuff up. Sounds good to me. R1 for the cannon. Blow it up in a cluster like that. You got to get a big group together and kind of blow it all up at once if you want to get the big money, apparently. And I'm already a third of the way there. I think I'm doing okay. Got to get around this building. See all those targets over there? Yeah, blow them up. Down they go. Because I'm almost halfway there. Blowing up buildings works too. Blowing up cops is also good. There are people over there. Oh, there are helicopters, right? Yeah, helicopters. Oh, I can press the R2 button for a laser hose, it looks like. Let me step back a bit. It's a bad angle. Crap. They probably brought the tanks. Out the way, citizens. There we go, tanks. You don't overheat the cannon, by the way. Okay, we're running out of time here. Oh, stupid. Where'd the helicopters go? They're probably above me. I can't even reach them. Okay, out the way. I'm running out of time. Okay, I wasted too much time on those stupid helicopters. Wouldn't be the first time. Blow stuff up. Blow stuff up. Like that. Okay, head for another cluster. Where's the next cluster? Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Over there. Got bronze. Outstanding. So yeah, so aim for the targets, basically. I probably should have increased the difficulty level. Actually, I probably should do that. Let me increase the difficulty level next time. It's probably a bad idea. That's okay. Get money. Yeah, there's another 90s reference for you. Anyway. So I got that money. So yeah, I guess I can increase the difficulty level a little bit. Good thing I saved that game. Probably should have increased the difficulty level earlier. But again, I just wanted to see how the game ran, doing all this basic stuff. So I wanted to increase the difficulty level I can. Yeah, so this game's legit. Alright, so I think we're done. 58 minutes of Saints Row 3. Or 4, sorry. Increase that difficulty. So I did a flashpoint, not the co-op. Yeah, let's increase that to hardcore. Maybe not hardcore. Yeah, we'll get mouse will do hardcore. Whoops, wrong way. Mouse will do hardcore. Alright, let's see what happens. We got furries. Top of the tower. Actually, I don't even need that. So I did that. Simulated fraud. How far away is that? Okay, it's pretty close, actually. Yeah, this should be interesting. She said confidently. Go play in traffic. I thought that was like a passive-aggressive way of just saying, just telling people to kiss off. It's over there somewhere. I mean, literally, there are people whose only Facebook comments are comments like that. It's like they're testing their AI chat bots or something. In Facebook, of course. Okay, we probably have about 5 minutes left in this video, so let's see how we do. What? Wait, not there. Here. Remember, this is hardcore mode now. It's actually going to have a challenge over here. Should be interesting. It's over there. I get a cluster later. There it is. Okay. Oh, come on. The game just crashed. Okay, we got 7 minutes left. Ragdoll yourself into objects by using L1 and R1. Okay. These are kind of interesting. In fact, with the superpowers, they get a lot more interesting. Well, a bit more interesting than that, but it's still something. I missed a car, apparently. That wasn't much. Whoops. Come on, this is a love tab. I can ragdoll in midair and bounce off of buildings and such, which is where some of the money is. I want to say if I hit like a police car or something, I get a lot of money. So basically you do running jumps. Whoops, wrong button. So R2 to get a running start. You can do jumps, and then once you hit a building or a column or something, you get a bit more money. You know, that principle. I mean, you can get really creative with this. I've gotten like I got like $1 million insurance, ow! $1 million insurance fraud missions just by doing like crazy jumping tricks. Can I get the freeway? Let me see if I can get the freeway. There we go. I missed some cars apparently. Come on, hit me. Yeah, miss. That was a pretty high jump, see? You can get really nuts. And in case you're wondering, no, there's no day-night cycle in this game. You hit the top. You right off the top. Hit the supports, hit the street signs, you're fine. Not even halfway though. I need a big hit. I need like a sports car to hit me, basically. If you're not able to keep up, that's okay. I can all I'm really doing is running really fast and jumping really high. Yeah, hit one of those. See? That's some airtime. Okay, I'm about halfway now. Yep, hit a few more cars while going against the flow of traffic. Sounds like a great idea. Look at that! Friggin' Lord! Yeah. Well, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good run. Hit the ceiling. Adrenaline mode, you know what that means. Bonuses. Hit him, hit him. Ah, missed. I gotta get up high again. Okay. That crap. Okay, we're almost there, we're almost there. There we go. Yeah, missed. Okay, speed up. I think I need to keep hitting cars to get that adrenaline rush. Almost there. Okay, I need that cash. I gotta get a long combo going that will last longer than the 20 seconds I have left. A lot of airtime. Hit that truck. Yep, got the truck. I need more cash. Give me more cash. Yep, that's it. That was it. That got me over the top. Literally. Yep, that put me over the top. 108. Keep it going. Keep it going. Hit the building. Okay. I hit the building. Well, yep, I got the bronze. Okay. See, I kept it going even though the clock stopped. That's how it works. You gotta keep your combo going. Whiplash! Whiplash! Good enough. It's my cash with a 5% bonus, of course. I'm not level 4 yet. But as we end the video, you got to see that. So that gives you some idea about how to get those higher scores in the fraud activities. And it gets harder later if you know what you're doing. But I got the bronze, that's what counts. And you got to see me do 100K combos. That's pretty good. Okay, so I got that. Now I have to explore the tower. I'm probably going to have time to do that. Can I get some powers at least? Probably not. Get some more height. I got enough clusters for that. So I can get higher, and if I can get high, that means I can get some of my stamina back. Reduce damage, sprint, I don't need to worry about that. Upgrades. Stamina increase sounds good. Only takes 2,500 cash.